I think it's important that Tilt exists for many reasons. One is to show people what people with disabilities can do, because a lot of people do have confused ideas. People can excel in areas and have challenges in others. And so I think it's important that people get to see that. It affects how people with disabilities are treated in our culture and what kind of experiences they have.
We do our best to normalize disability, and we cast actors with disabilities in strong, stereotype-shattering roles.
Tilt shatters disability stereotypes by creating plays that really showcase who people are that have disabilities and what we are able to do.
Well, it shows that just because I'm autistic doesn't mean I can't play a very serious, compelling character.
It allows people with disabilities the opportunity to connect and be themselves in ways that they can't in other places.
Through the accessible ways that we work at Tilt, we feel that we are providing additional ability for our company members, for our audience members, to be involved in the work that we do. Accessibility is key, as is inclusivity to our work at Tilt. In order to be able to include everyone, we have to be able to provide everyone with access. And that ability is what it is that we're all about at Tilt.
Tilt means seeing yourself represented on stage in an impactful, meaningful way, and getting to show others that you can be represented and have your stories told as well.
That you're admired and you're appreciated and your blood, sweat, and tears are highly respected and appreciated, and it's worth it because you make people smile.
We dance and we sing and we move.
When Tilt first started in 2014, we realized and recognized that there wasn't that representation that there needed to be for actors with disabilities on the stage. To me, our original work is one of the best ways that we are supporting inclusive theater.
We do our best to write plays that within themselves shatter stereotypes of people with disabilities.
We create the plays ourselves, and we talk about topics that, people don't often hear people with disabilities talk about. There's so many facets of what it's like to live with a disability that people don't hear about or know about. And I feel like Tilt gives us the space to allow people to come in and experience things from our perspective.
I think we do that with constant education through our productions, through Tilt U, through board member conversations, and with the members. I think we also have a connection with the community, constantly educating them, not only what disabilities they are out there, but as far as what that means and how to have that conversation.
Tilt means getting to walk in other people's shoes that have disabilities and more severe than what I have.
We allow people to learn at their own level, so the classes that we have offer both academic and physical and embodied classes. There's something for everybody there.
I've learned that blind people like my friend Daya and Toby, they can play compelling characters. Like I saw my friend Toby, who is blind and in a wheelchair, was able to play this really compelling antagonist in the play Pandora.
I think accessibility in the arts is really important for people of all abilities, especially people with disabilities who are interested in the arts. It's really important to encourage people on the professional level or not to say, like, is there a ramp here, or is this script electronic, or do you have a ASL interpreter?
I think the reason we don't stop is because we are hoping that the person that is attending to Tilt, that at the end that person is going to grow more out the box.
Providing that platform and that opportunity for our very talented company members to bare their soul on stage and connect with that audience member who may have walked in the door wearing a stereotype of what a Tilt show could be, but they get that connection. And when our audience members experience a Tilt performance, it's really beautiful to see.
My favorite Tilt story was when A fan came up to me and said, "Great job," and I thanked them. And then said, "When I look at you, I don't see a person with a disability. I see a really good actress."